the Pucking Panthers podcast. Welcome to the show. I am Taylor Craig. We got our technical director, Dan, the Panthers fan in the house. Court over here. There she is. We also got Chris, and we got Alex on the ground at Amerant Bank Arena. This is a historic episode. We are previewing Game 3 of the Panthers and the Toronto Maple Leafs after the Leafs have taken a commanding 2-0 lead over our beloved Cats. Obviously, this is a hard time to be a Panthers fan, but we faced some adversity before. The world feels like it's ending. Chris, going to you first here. What emotions are you feeling right now as we head into Game 1? And I also want to just give you a starting point. Let's get into our rundown. Tkachuk. Is Tkachuk a liability? Tkachuk might be injured. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's still Four Nations groin stuff. What's the deal here? What's your interpretation?
Tkachuk specifically, he's been a liability since Game 1 against Tampa. You know, he showed out there, but he's not the best skater. He's not the fastest dude in the first place. He's clearly laboring. Whatever the injury was, he's not completely over it. Yeah, it's I don't know if it's tough to call him a liability because just him being out there and being a distraction he can bring that element to the game. And who's coming in to replace him anyway? Like, I guess AJ Greer, but
AJ Greer is now faster than Matthew Tkachuk.
No, I mean, just from being
out to that.
Yeah, like I just like I'm thinking about other guys who, like, if he's not in the lineup, and have they announced whether he is or not tonight?
I don't know. That is, I believe, a game time decision.
I think
Tkachuk?
I think blaming just Tkachuk is that's not what's going on. Like, it's the top two lines are being dominated by or neutralized by their top two lines. There's a reason that our third line is being the most productive right now. You know, our depth is able to create some chances where our stars are not, because right now, look, the Leafs are playing they're playing really good hockey. They're not giving us any room when we have the puck. They're playing a really good physical game. And when we pinch or when our defensemen get a little too antsy, they're cherry picking, or they're just outright faster than us constantly. Like, and even when we score good, like we punch them in the mouth and we tie the game or whatever, and then immediately, it's happened multiple times this series. Immediately they answer back. Maybe they turned over a new leaf.
So
maybe
Uwe
Spolinskis misses the change, and we're 5 on 4.
Yeah, maybe we should try playing with 5
liability.
Guys. Can we try that once?
I think that all of this is self-inflicted by us, and not so much the Leafs. Everyone knows I'm a big non-believer of the Leafs. Until they prove it to me, I'm not going to believe they're doing shit. But before I'm going to get into what I wanted to say, I'm going to see if this works, but I'm coming here live from a very empty Amerant Bank Arena. So all the Panther fans are panicking. They are not here for Game 3.
Disaster scenario. There are no fans at the Panthers game. This is breaking news.
Wait, that's actually crazy.
Reddit was right.
Now I don't know how to put it back on me. Uh-oh.
All right, well, this is
fine
fine for now.
There's a flip button.
Yeah, everyone's parked at the mall, right?
Wait, can I ask how much your ticket was? Are there still tickets available?
Mine was $37.
You're kidding me.
Well, with the season tickets. Jesus, not flipping. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're back. Okay, so we're back. Very, very. I've never done this on my phone. Okay, I think a lot of this series is self-inflicted by us.
Yeah.
We are one of the best teams in the league at adjusting. Paul Maurice has done this since joining us, other than that first couple of months as our coach when everyone wanted him fired right away. The first game was completely on us. We were not ready for that game, and that's fine. That happens. Doesn't matter. It happened to us against Boston last year in round 2, Game 1. We were not ready, and that's it. And whatever, who cares? Game 2, we should have won. That was totally our game. We were all over them.
Yeah.
I don't care how good they're playing. I don't care how much they're trapping us in the first two lines. Our team last year and the year before has proved that our first two lines usually are neutralized with the other two teams' first two lines, and then we have the depth to be able to go past that. And then when the other team gets frustrated enough during the game or later in the series, our first two lines start coming out because they're just frustrated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think game two, I feel like we were all over them. They are cherry picking. They got lucky. Once those adjustments get made, I firmly believe we are winning the next 4 games. Like, I'm not even worried right now. I'm really not. Everyone at work keeps asking me, Alex, the biggest Panther fan, what's going on? What's going on? I'm like, guys, I don't give a shit. We're winning the series. I would say for anyone who's betting on Hard Rock Bet, put all the money on Panthers to win this series. There's no way that the Toronto Maple Leafs are beating us. There's no way.
Listen, I understand the confidence and I respect the confidence, but one thing is very, very clear. It's that we have some new personnel on the back end. Like Seth Jones is driving me insane with these half-assed efforts in the neutral zone to go step up on the puck.
Didn't
and
he get a
missing
goal?
it.
Wait, he got a goal though, right?
He got a goal, and
That's one more than Rhino has gotten in the playoffs.
That's a good point. But, like, I mean, good. He had some offensive contributions, but him, Mikkola, and several other of our defensemen, Balinskis, I mean, wasn't even on the ice, so maybe we should work on that first. But, like, I'm noticing specifically.
And he also got a goal.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it seems like.
And he also gave one up.
Yeah.
No,
exactly.
but like specifically, my issue is that there's a 50-50 puck in the neutral zone, and these are very inopportune pinches that our defensemen are making. And I don't understand how that can be corrected. Maybe it's just a pace of flow. But as it looks right now, and let me just get this in, as it looks right now, they are playing so much faster than us. And they understand their spacing so much better than us. Yeah. So obviously, I think we're way better. I think we deserve to win game 2. But there is legitimate reasons to be concerned. Not just it wasn't laziness. It was misreads. It was serious misreads on the puck.
See, and I think you are absolutely right with everything you're saying. But to me, that's the little adjustments. That's the little adjustments that Paul Maurice is going to do. They're all going to be in their meetings. And you know what? If this is going to be a series where our defensemen are never playing up, never pinching, never trying to do anything, then that's what's going to happen starting today. It's going to start today. There's no way we are losing this game. There's no way we're going to lose 3 games in a row in the playoffs to any team. We're going to make those adjustments. Won something
like 7 game 3s in a row.
And you know what? You know, there is a defenseman that is sitting in the press box. Taylor, you remember who that is?
It's Megna's moment. It's Megna's moment, baby. No,
is it maybe time to bring him?
He needs to.
I'll take him over Balinskis.
We got a prediction from Steffi.
Oh, we got some comments here. Steffi comments: Florida is going to win this game in 6 or 7 games, or wins this series in 6 or 7 games. I believe, and she also says he was good in the Tampa series. Maybe she's talking about Seth Jones. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, he obviously has done well, and he's like getting more and more comfortable as the season goes along. But I just have some concerns. Dan, we need to move on to these other topics here. But Dan, let's give you the last word here.
Oh my God.
Oops.
It's Steve Dangle.
Is that Mr. Dangle?
I think it is. Leaf fans are losing their shit right now. And it can't be more clear. And all of this stemmed from the most like softest grazing of the hand to a head that I've seen in a very long time.
Agreed.
That was back in the 50s. That was just acceptable.
Agreed.
But no, like this is a guy who's going like near.
It's acceptable. The league has decided so.
But listen, in my interpretation, everyone here loves Stolars. All right, we all love Anthony Stolars. He was an amazing goalie for us. But to me, that was not an egregious act from Sam Bennett. Maybe it was an unfortunate incident. I thought a 90-mile-per-hour shot going off his face might have played a little bit more of a role in his entering concussion protocol. But I went ahead and the Pucking Panthers account tweeted this. Benny is an innocent man donating to the Humane Society of Broward County in his honor, covering the adoption fees for pets for every goal he scores. The program is called Benny's Bunnies. Anybody's with me. And some people, oh yeah, that's so sweet. And some people donated, like, look at this guy. Come on. You can't get mad at that face. I mean, look at that. Him with a cut. Come on. He's adorable. But unfortunately, we did get a lot of backlash from Leafs fans saying he probably kicks the puppies. This is from Steven, who's totally a real person. We have.
I bet he looks like that too. Oh, eat shit, you fucking loser.
Eat shit, you fucking loser. We got that one too.
Classic.
This one's probably my favorite. If you guys donated to charity every time you gave someone a head injury, we would have solved world hunger already. Which, honestly, give it credit. Fiddlestick89 told me to fuck myself.
Nice.
I like that one.
Mary, give Knox Diver a little credit here. She said, "This is awesome and kind of him. Does not mean he doesn't make dangerous, unnecessary, and dirty hits on ice. People contain multitudes." Not only did she insult me, and that really got deep there. People do contain multitudes, and honestly, I love Benny for his multitudes and his donating to Benny's buddies. I think we got one more comment here. Florida is just a bunch of inbred Trump supporters. Benny's inbreadies. I believe that's a pun to Benny's buddies.
I believe so.
Well, I don't want to waste our time getting caught up on something that happened in game one. Let's move on to where is Brick Wall Bob? I think we all have a bit of concern about Bobrovsky and him letting in some goals that otherwise he would not. Chris, what do you think? Are you like Alex here? Fucking cool as a cucumber, nothing's wrong, or are you a little bit concerned about where Bob is right now?
I'm mostly with Alex. Like, I just going through the group chat, our NYC group chat over the past few days, like, I want to argue with everyone. Everyone's such a doomer. Like, I don't know if they're new fans or if they're such old fans that they have these battle scars.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. I remember going to Game 7 last year and knowing this is the exact kind of game that the Florida Panthers lose. Like, they get up 3-0 and they get reverse swept. That is who they are. But
it's from previous trauma, I think.
Exactly. But I don't think that I think this iteration of the Florida Panthers is different. I am not that worried. Like, we have lost 2 games on the road by a combined 2 goals. Like, it's been they've been close games. We had one really bad period. Everything else has been really competitive hockey, and we don't look completely outmatched. I think Bob also hasn't played as poorly as even the advanced stats suggest, because what I'm seeing on most of his goals, the Leafs are doing an excellent job of either screening him, or they have, like I said before, they're cherry picking, or they're just getting these great 2-on-1s, or our defense is failing in front of Bob. Like, what are we gonna do? Put in Vitek Vanacek? No, that's waving the white flag. Like, Bob does need to be better, but even last game, we saw him make 2 or 3 huge breakaway saves. Like, he came out and he battled the shooter. We need more from Bob, but Bob is not the problem. We need more in front of Bob.
Yeah, I think like what Alex said, we need more conservative defense from our defensemen. Mm-hmm. I know there's probably, and there's a degree to which you have to activate late in the game when you're trailing and things like that, but there have been some, I mean, almost every play we're outskated going back in the defensive zone. It's looking like a break, like it could be just barely a 2-on-1 or something. And there's cherry picking. That's the Leafs, though.
I'm shocked at the level of that.
Yeah, I mean,
there is so much.
They're going to play to their star power speed and to their deking and things like that. They can't play with us on the boards. They can't do that shit. So if they keep us chasing in the defensive zone, we're gonna have to clear, and they're gonna get possession again, and they can repeat this cycle. Like, we have to shut them down at the blue line better, and then the possession will be ours for periods of time where we can start to get our offense going. But yeah, I mean, like, Seth Jones had a handful of almost Uyghur-esque flubs.
I told you he was going to do that. I said it was going to happen in the Tampa series, but it's happening now.
There was some Uyghur-esque flubs, we're cycling, looking for lanes, and it comes to Seth Jones, and Seth Jones decides it's going to be me, and he slaps it, and he fans, and it goes straight to the fucking forward, and now Seth Jones has to get the legs going in this breakaway rush going the other way because of that one fuck-up and that hesitation. Like, it's
I like the way you described getting the legs going.
Yeah, like he's got to get the
legs going.
The
it's like a fucking.
Got to start running on the wheel
It's like a 1930s train.
Like,
We're talking. Oh, sorry.
He makes Ekblad look super fast.
Fleet of foot Ekblad.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, I have honestly a great degree of confidence in this team. I think that we have the personnel to do this, but I think a lot of decisions have to be made by Maurice as far as playing time is concerned, and like getting rid of maybe if Kachuk is not 100%, we shouldn't be playing Kachuk. So I'm a little concerned with him being out there at that level. Can you mute Alex a little bit?
Why, are you getting something from
Yeah.
me?
Oh, okay, not you. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Ryan's here.
Oh
That's
God.
fine.
No, Ryan can't
No.
join. It's too late.
Too late.
Too late. You missed it. Do you guys think that home ice is gonna play a role here? The Panthers need a fucking win, and we are on home ice. Obviously, there's gonna be a jam-packed building that obviously has not arrived yet, but this is big. If we lose this game, the series is gone. I would say, and I don't think we're going to lose
I don't
this
think so.
game. But wow, even down 3-0.
Even down 3-0, I don't think so. They were down 3-0 against the Ottawa Senators, and they started choking against them.
That's true, yeah.
Can we mute Ryan?
Was that Ryan?
That's not me, right?
That's Ryan. Hi, Ryan.
Ryan, this is dangerous.
guys.
What are you doing?
I'm driving to the game.
You can't.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Well,
This is terrible.
All right, I'm not even
Dude.
looking at the camera. I don't need to see you guys. I'm just talking.
all right, well, I don't have the 6-shot set up, so he'll be a call-in. He'll be on the phone only.
Wow. Yeah, it looks like. Look that cloth rooftop is really. Did I
Oh
see
my
some
God, he's got the
stains up
windows
there?
open. I'm muting him. This is a disaster. See you
Yeah,
later,
mute
Ryan.
him. Mute that fucker. Ryan, you're so loud.
All right, so
Can I
goes.
say?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, playing.
Court, get in here,
Go ahead,
Court.
Court.
Okay,
Bring
can I
sanity back to this.
the way that we were playing in Toronto, it literally looked like we didn't know how to shoot the puck. Like we could not pass it.
Mhm.
It was like everybody had a concussion, which I'm assuming is from like playing on it. We did. Which I assume is like playing on like the ice. Like they've been playing in Florida because they were playing in Tampa and then also in South Florida. Like the ice just isn't as great, right? So I feel like the reverse should happen when the Leafs come down to us and they're just going to be like, they're going to have sea legs.
That's a really good point. That's a really good point because basically the Panthers have played, the 5 games against Tampa on Florida ice, and then suddenly, we moved to Toronto. And listen, like that ice is solid, and it's not all slushy, and it's fast. So that absolutely, I swear I know what I'm talking about.
favors
that's
them.
funny. Yeah, that's funny.
But like,
It's
it's
true.
true.
That's a funny
It's
point.
such a
I
unique
feel like
point.
that's so relevant.
It really is. Like, I didn't even think about that. But first round, all Florida ice. We are back on Florida
so
ice. We are so back on Florida ice. Gord, I know you got to run. You can go ahead and get out of there. You want to pop Ryan in her slot, I guess?
Oh,
All
he
Oh
right.
my
Yeah.
God. Oh, what a downgrade.
I
All right.
know.
Have fun at the game. I'll see you other 3 later.
We're going to see you at the bar. We have to go to that bar pretty soon. We'll be there shortly. But yeah, right now you're watching the Pucking Panthers podcast. I also want to encourage everyone that's out there that's watching. Literally, oh man, we got a comment from Tricky Nicky B saying, "Oh fuck, Ryan, you're the best." I mean, he has fanboys all over this nation. Tricky Nicky B.
I see Ryan just
appearance.
like pop up on X sometimes. Like I'm like, who is this idiot arguing with everyone?
Literally.
And then it's Ryan. I
Biggest
love
troll
it.
of all time.
We have the worst takes on hockey Twitter joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah,
Real
no.
firecracker. That would have gotten the Leafs viewership.
I mean, I thought I was a troll with the Bennett
You did
donating
well.
to
You
his
did well.
charity, but
it's official. You're representing us as a group.
yeah, it's not as fun. It's not as fun. At least, give Ryan credit because a lot of those trolls that were hopping in the comments against the Pucking Panthers Twitter, they were all not real faces. Like there was not a single human face in the worst shit
well,
that was
I'll
said.
tell you, man, 40 years of living in mom's basement doesn't make a nice face. So that's probably the reason.
Can we go back to Leafs fans lose their shit? Because I'd love to talk more about this fan base. Like, they are just so fucking emotional.
They're
Like,
babies.
They're
such babies.
They are such absolute fucking babies. And every little any little deviation from the narrative that literally like Bennett punched Stolars in the face. It like short circuits them.
Anything less than that.
I know it's quite remarkable.
Even with the evidence, the news, the journalists that have reported.
I mean, everyone already like talked about it on social media that it was from the puck.
Yeah, we all know this, except Leafs fans won't accept it.
Denial.
The Leafs fans, I think they haven't won anything really ever in a long time. So when they get there, it's either, in spite of all the efforts to tear this group down, their true talent has finally come out and won over, or that there's some sort that nobody else deserves any success because there's something that's being cheated. The game is not being played the way it should be played.
Gary Bettman loves the Panthers.
Nobody else knows how the game is played unless you're from God's fucking ice rink in Toronto. Nobody else knows about this game. Nobody else should play this game, right? Except for these faithfuls. And anytime anyone else does well, it's because they're bastardizing the game with this physical play. The way to play the game is to spend half your cap on a single line and get them to cherry pick like we're playing Chell. And
literally.
And it's working now, and it might actually work for them. I don't think it'll work all the way to a cup for them, but it works when you get those breaks and when you get that speed. If that's shut down, there's no alternative. But that's the way the game should be played, and anything else is
that's true hockey right there.
Something's been
fucking
done.
cherry picking at the opposite line.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a joke. But like in a 7-game series, does that hold up? Maybe we'll be totally proven wrong. Maybe we'll look like idiots.
It might win for
I
them
do
now.
not think so.
I don't think
the
so either.
Panthers wake up and they actually play they learn how much they're really trying to kind of cheating the game here and be a little bit more conservative defensively. Alex.
What you're saying, they're woken up, bud. They just little adjustments. That's it. Little adjustments. I'm telling you, that's all it is. This series.
What do you think about Leaf fans? What's your interpretation of how they're behaving?
They've always been little bitches. I don't even care. I don't even care about them. I don't even care. I just don't even care. Look. I'm going to talk about something that actually matters. The game. Because I don't care about these people. This series reminds me a lot about a lot of the final last year against Edmonton. Those 3 games that they came back on us, they were getting loose. They were going crazy on us. And then the most important game that any hockey player can ever play, a Game 7 for the Stanley Cup, we were able to wake up and make those adjustments and stop them. The only difference why last year people weren't freaking out like crazy was because we won the first 3 games. Yeah. This time we just don't have those 3 wins or those 2 wins or 1 win or whatever it is. So everyone is freaking out like we're the Panthers of 2010 again with fucking Krejci on our fucking first line or something. Fans need to calm down. It's a 7-game series. 2 games means nothing. Even if we lose tonight, we could still win the next one, and then you just take it 1 game at a time. It doesn't matter. This is exactly what happened to us last year. They're finding our little loose screws here, and they're taking advantage of us, just like the Edmonton did games 4 through 6. Mm-hmm. And again, the only difference is we just don't have those first 3 wins. People just need to take a breath.
That's true.
We're the best team in the league. I'm sorry. We are the best team in the league. And we're defending champions. And even if we don't win the cup this year, we're still the best team in the league and we're winning the cup next year. So people need, you know what I mean? Panther fans need to understand what they have here. They have a great thing. I'm talking right to you, Panther fans. We have a great team here. This is amazing what we're going through right now.
Yeah.
And losing 1 series is not a big deal if it happens. Doubt it will, but just saying.
Couldn't agree more. I just don't want
didn't mean
to
get all
Leafs.
stupid like that. Yeah, I know, right? The first team that lets the Leafs get to the 3rd round.
I know.
Yeah,
Florida Panthers.
Literally. I would
at
lose
least,
to the Capitals in 4 games over losing to the Leafs.
No problem.
Hey, at least we can use, if we lose this series, at least we can use the excuse of fatigue for playing the most hockey out of any team in the league for the last 2 years. You know what I mean?
literally.
And some
3.
injuries. So we can run on that fatigue excuse until next year when we come back to the cup.
See, that's something we can learn from Leafs fans is how to make some excuses. So that's
There you go. You brought it all around. You brought it back around.
Right. But I mean, don't get me started on like the oh my God, they're a tax-free state, all this shit. It's they're. Do you think what endorsement deals do you think Matthew Tkachuk would get if he played in fucking Toronto? Okay, there's a difference in what
better than Perry
in
Ellis.
different places. Okay, no, he wouldn't be fucking doing like Hardee's or whatever the fuck he's doing right now.
Discover card.
Discover. We got.
What are you in for? Cross-checking. Well, you should open a checking account with the Amaranth.
He's a Great Clips spokesman. You ever get a haircut from Great Clips?
Guitar Co.
Oh, yeah.
Guitar
Crow
says this will either be the game the Panthers show us they can go further in the playoffs, or it's over tonight, guys.
Fair.
I know we all got to sort of wrap this shit up here, but Chris, I'll give you one of the final words here before we sign off, and Alex, I know you got to go to the arena soon.
I would say it's never over. Like even down 3-0, it's never over. It's playoff hockey. It's happened 4 times before, the reverse sweep. It can always happen. I think that we take 2 games at home and it's a 2-2 series, and maybe it goes to 7, maybe it stops at 6 in either direction. But I think that we have shown enough that we are at least equivalent to the Leafs. I think we're a better team. Whether that translates to wins or not, we'll see. But I do think that we have as good a chance as anyone.
Well
All right.
said.
Can I just say that I was the only person on this podcast who was more scared of the Leafs than the Lightning when we were doing
you
our
were,
playoff
That's
review.
true.
And
Ryan.
I would like
Ryan's obsessed with the Leafs.
Yeah. No, Ryan is blow Leafs blow all day. You got anything, Dan?
No, just I think it'll be it's definitely going to be an important game one way or the other. I'm probably less optimistic that a reverse sweep could be possible if we lose tonight, but I don't think we lose tonight. I think we're ready. I think we have what we need. The third period of game 1 gave me hope. Game 2 gave me hope, except for just a couple of mistakes and the same kind of things being tweaked. It was nice to have Ekblad back and not Balinskis, but I think we bounce back, and I think it's a big win. Is it 2 at home or is it just the 1? I don't know. It's it's hard to keep it going, but I think it's a win tonight, and then we'll see what happens. So.
All right, well, I'm amped. I think
Let's
it's going to
go.
be a great fucking game. I think the Panthers, like to Alex's point, there's some pain points there. Hopefully Maurice makes the hard decisions and realizes who is fully healthy enough to play. I think that actually is an important storyline here. But also, we have incredible players, and I know that they can shut them down. Give a little credit to Austin Matthews, even though he's not contributing offensively. He's finding a way of shutting down our top line, and so we got to figure out a way to be in an attack mode and really just sort of set the tone there. He obviously is. They're putting their best offensive weapon against our best offensive line, so you got to look at lines 2 and 3 to really step up tonight. Alex, any? We got one last comment we want to get to.
Music.
We
lost Alex, and that's it.
All right, there goes Alex. We got one last comment here. Kachuk is who scares me whenever we play the Panthers, but he hasn't looked like himself at all. Yeah, Dash, we were just talking about that. I assume you might be a Leafs fan. But yeah, we
Kachuk a liability.
Yeah, Kachuk. We were concerned about him being a liability because we think his groin injury from Four Nations might still be persisting. So we'll see how that plays out. But we're gonna let everyone go. We have to get to the bar here in Brooklyn. We have a huge watch party waiting for us. Alex is about to walk into Amaranth. We are back.
Alex, be
Florida
loud.
Ice. Florida Ice.
I'll try.
Be loud.
I'll try to be loud. Ryan might hinder me a little bit. He's going to be sitting right next to me. I'm going to yell night as loud as I can at the anthem.
All right, boys.
Exactly. Yeah, both of you guys. I'm sure you got tons of positive energy there. So bring the heat.
Enjoy the game.
Hey,
and let's
go Cats. And everyone remember, if I can get this, we are Stanley Cup champions no matter what.
That's right.
That's
baby.
beautiful. That's beautiful. We'll ignore the grease stain above your belly button. Bye,
Sorry.
everyone.
Thanks for watching the Pucking Panthers podcast, where we
We
don't
don't
give
give
a
a fuck.
fuck.